Hey, check it out, a piñata. You want that sweet, sweet candy, right? Then you better start swinging. Play your cards right and you'll end up with the largest candy stash. But stick around for too long and you'll be left with just the dregs. Hey there, this is Chen from the Outplay team and I'm here to teach you Piñatas, a deviously sweet game designed by Dr. Reiner Knizia with vibrant artwork from Dom2D. Piñatas is a trick-taking game with a rotating trump suit and a twist where you want to win tricks late, but not too late. First, let's get everything set up. Piñatas plays 2 to 5 players, but if you're playing with less than 5 players, remove the following cards from the deck before the game starts. If you're playing with only 2 players, there's special rules that we'll cover later. Randomly select one of these suit tokens and place it in the middle of the table. That token is the starting trump suit. Place the piles of candy within reach of all players. Shuffle the deck and deal 13 cards to each player, or 14 if you are playing with 5. Any unused cards will form a face-down discard pile. Whoever most recently went to a party leads the first trick. Now you're ready to go. Piñatas is a must-follow trick-taking game. We're going to go over what that means next, but if you're already familiar with trick-taking games, feel free to skip to the next section. In a must-follow trick-taking game, we'll be playing a series of tricks. A trick is a pile of cards with 1 card from each player. Whoever plays first leads the trick, meaning they can play any card in their hand. The suit of that first card becomes the lead suit. Now the next player clockwise from the first player must play a card. If they have at least 1 card of the lead suit, they must follow suit and play a card that matches the lead suit. If they do not have cards of the lead suit in their hand, they are allowed to play any card they want. Play continues until everyone has played 1 card. Then you evaluate the trick. Whoever played the highest card of the lead suit will win the trick, meaning they'll take the pile of cards, flip them upside down, and keep them visible in front of them. The token in the middle represents the trump suit. If a trick contains a card of the trump suit, that card beats any other non-trump card. A higher trump still defeats a lower trump. Remember that you must follow the lead suit if possible, so unless the lead suit is a trump, you'll only get to throw in a trump if you have no other cards of the lead suit in your hand. Whoever wins a trick will start the next trick. In Piñatas, you'll keep playing until all players but 1 have gone out. Going out means winning a certain number of tricks, which you can see on this chart for different player counts. Once you're out, you don't play any cards into the rest of the tricks for this round. You also will immediately score candy, points. When you go out, count the number of tricks every other player has won. That is the number of points that you score for the round. If you end up being the final player to go out, you'll instead score the number of tricks that only you yourself have won. After a player goes out, the next player in clockwise order will lead the next trick. For example, in this game, player A goes out here and scores 5 points. A few tricks later, player B goes out and scores 7 points. Player C will then go out and score 10 points. Player D scores 11, and player E, because they went out last, will only score their own tricks, so unfortunately 2 points. Once everyone has gone out, shuffle the deck and deal back out 13 or 14 cards to each player. At this point, whoever went out last the previous round gets to select a new trump suit, and then will lead the first trick in this round. The game ends when any player goes out and their score becomes 25 or more. When that happens, even if it's in the middle of a round, the game ends immediately. Now there are a few special cards in this deck, so let's go over those now. First are the 0 cards. If a 0 card is played in the same trick as the highest card of the same suit, the 0 will beat the highest card. If a 0 is played and the highest card of the suit isn't part of the trick, then the 0 just counts as a 0, and you'll probably lose. A trump card still beats a 0. The 5 and 7 cards of each suit have this little symbol next to them. This symbol means split. If a trick is won using a 5 or a 7, the winner splits the trick, and it counts as winning 2 tricks. This is handy if you want to surprise the table and go out a little earlier than they think you can. If you're only playing with 2 players, you'll need to win 7 tricks to go out. When either player wins 7 tricks, the winner scores the number of tricks the other player has taken. The other player scores 7 minus the number of tricks that they have won. And that's Piñatas. Now go out there and get that candy. If you like trick takers, we've got a ton of other excellent trick-taking games. Vivo, where the rules for the tricks change each round. Prey, where the values of your cards morph halfway through the game. 3 Witches, a special trick taker for exactly 3 players. Sail, where you use your tricks to cooperatively guide a ship's path. Torchlit, where you delve into a dungeon and fight monsters with tricks. 9 Lives, Lunar, Mori, Ghosts of Christmas. Whoo, we've got a lot of trick takers. Check them all out at allplay.com. Now if you've watched this far into the video, you may as well click like and subscribe. Hit that bell to keep up to date with everything I'll play. Until next time, happy gaming!